I'm getting ready to unbox my new planner for writers. You guys ready to see this new planner by Bethany Jett? I am Shelly Hitz, and I'm excited to be with you today. I'm an author, coach, and business strategist at shellyhitz.com. But right now, I have a planner, and isn't this cute? She has these little stickers and everything on there. Hi, Susan. I'm gonna open it up. I have not opened it up yet. Ready? Okay. Oh, isn't this cute? Pink! And this is called the Serious Writer's Companion. So she calls this the all-in-one organizer for writers. So Bethany has these planners. You can go to bethanyjett.com/planner and you can check out her planners. It has a real nice title page here. I like that. And yeah, someone says, I need one of those. Definitely check it out because we all need to be organized, right, in our lives. So this is a cool, like, year at a glance. Okay, Bethany says you can also go to liveinyourplanner.com. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm an overview person. I love seeing things at a glance. So this is awesome. You can like put down like the big things and the big goals that you have for each month. And oh, fun. So this is specifically for writers, which obviously Serious Writer's Companion. And I like this, Dreams and Goals, and they're specifically for authors. It says, I want to write for these publications. So that's really cool if you have like certain goals to get published in certain magazines and publications. I want to attend these conferences. I want to meet these people. I want to guest post for this site. And you guys, guest posting is so super smart. So that is a really, really good thing. I want to have these people guest post for me. Goals. In the next 5 years, I want lifetime goals. Awesome. So, and then there's shows to binge watch. That's fun. Books to read. We're all readers, right? Readers are leaders. All right. And then I am a social media girl. I love social media. So there's a whole page here just for your social media. This is really nice. So it's, you can track your platforms, and that way you can be able to see like the difference, like as your platforms grow on Facebook or Periscope. And so that's really cool. You know, this is really nice for those of you that are pen and paper. Like I have an Excel spreadsheet that does this kind of stuff for you. Oh, I love this. So that she has this section just for my branding. And I teach, I'll have a whole session on branding and Author Audience Academy. And so this is perfect. She talks about, you know, the title, font, size, color, and the hex codes. Those of you that use those, I have an actual text document on my computer with my Author Audience Academy hex code colors, and I use it all the time. So this is actually really handy. And I like that. And then you have stuff about your website, and you can put your plugins and all of that. This is really cool. Publishing contacts. And you can write all your contacts in there. Contests. So you're the contests that you run. You guys, this is like, there's so much stuff in here. It's really awesome. All right, here's marketing ads. So this is like where you can, you know, figure out your marketing ads, your marketing events. There's all that. And then if you guys freelance, there's a whole page in here for freelancers. And this is seriously like really, really cool. This is getting to like be my favorite part right here is the word count tracker. I'm actually creating a 7-day writing challenge right now, so stay tuned. It will be released soon, but this is really cool to go along with something like that because then you can track your words and you can be able to keep track of what you're getting done, which is awesome. So there's several pages for that. There's blogging stuff, which this is really cool. You guys, seriously, there's a ton of stuff in here that is so useful. Yeah, liveinyourplanner.com. There's a lot of blogging sheets because we should be blogging regularly. And then here, you know, you talked about where you wanted to guest post, and here are things that you can start tracking when you're getting those guest posts. And this is really, really handy. Like those of you that are not Excel spreadsheet people, anyone like that, I know I run into authors and writers that are they're not into the tech stuff as much. You know, you can get something like this, and then everything, you can just write it out in paper and pen instead of having those Excel spreadsheets that some of you do not like. And I know because you've told me. And so this is kind of cool. This is, if you're self-publishing, you can keep track of all of those things. You can keep track of the publishing service, like your royalty rates, your pricing, your cover designers, editors. So you just can keep everything on that one sheet, which is really cool. Live streaming. So this is for what we're doing right now for Periscope. You can keep track of different things. And I like this because there's a little spot for talking points. Those of you that have followed me for a while, I recommend that you have a brief outline when you jump onto live streaming. And so having something like this, you can just jot down a few notes. And I don't know about you, but I get ideas for these Periscopes or my podcast all the time. And so if you have this handy, then you can just write those tips or the talking points out. And then if you don't give it until next week or next month or whatever, you have all of that right here. Hashtags and stats, if you want to put that on there. There's several pages for that. Okay, so here's another section, project deadlines. Those of you that have different projects that you're working on. And yeah, it works so much better than Post-it notes, because what happens, and I am a Post-it note person, I have Post-it notes right here, but what happens is you start getting Post-it notes everywhere. Everything is right here. It's all together. And you have everything in one place for your writing business. And I do recommend that you see your writing as a business, not just as a hobby, but as a business. And so you're wanting to move forward, to do the marketing and the writing and the publishing. This is so great to have, to keep everything in one place. More guest post stuff and self-publishing. This is really cool. I have a book called How to Get Honest Reviews, and there's a section here for endorsements and reviews. So that is really cool. Possible endorsements and then reviewers sent, and then you can mark reviewed. And so that is awesome. Love that. Story ideas. So you can just jot all of those things down there. You guys, this is like so full of stuff, and this is a fun section. I love brain dumps and getting everything out of my mind and onto paper. So there's pages just for brainstorming. And that way, what you can do is get the clutter out of your mind, get it onto paper, and then organize it. What is the highest priority? What is the most important thing that I can do today? Let me show you my little Post-it note. Is this the best use of my time? What you can do is you can just brain dump here and then organize it and figure out what can you eliminate, what can you automate, what can you delegate, and then the things that are left over, what is the highest priority and what do you need to do first. That's my lead process, locating, eliminating, automating, delegating, and you can use this section of the planner for that. Webinar notes. And so I don't know if any of you have attended my webinars, but if you did, you could put notes that you've take from a webinar you attended. And then at the end, there are tons of just blank spaces for extra notes and stuff. So you guys, this is really, really cool. And you can check it out at liveinyourplanner.com. One thing I was realizing today is that sometimes I get stuck in that I have to do something a certain way. And we don't have to do anything a certain way. We need to look at what is our personality, what are our gifts, what are we best at, and then we can adapt things to our personality. And if you're a paper and pen type person, this journal is really, really cool. I mean, there's so much stuff in here, and you may not actually use all of it, but everything's in one place. And I like this spiral bound because then you can just flip it open, and when you're working on word count, you can open it to this page. And if you're working on something else, you can open it to that page. And you can just lay it out, have it on your desk. That's probably what I'll do. I'll just have it handy right by and use it. But planners are so important. What I found is that when you spend a little bit of time in planning, you save a lot of time on the back end. And you're able then to do things with a better process in mind because you've planned it out in advance. So those of you that are into the paper and pen type of way and don't want to just be like trying to figure out your own thing, this is really, really awesome. Go to liveinyourplanner.com. And then those of you that love Excel spreadsheets and all of that, Bethany, we have a lot of, similar things, but I have some of these similar things that you can like track in Excel spreadsheets, and you can get that training at shellyhitz.com/sell. And it's just a book marketing plan toolkit type of a thing. And so you can get that as well if you like the online stuff. So you guys definitely check this out. It's Serious Writer's Companion. You can check it out at liveinyourplanner.com, and definitely she has different options. She doesn't just have that. She has other planners that you can check out as well. And I will see you guys next time.